What's up, all you freaks and geeks of the world? It's your fairy sex friend, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to do one of the topics that, one of my Instagram followers had sent me, and it was a great topic to discuss or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to talk about like space and taking breaks in relationships. So if you want to hear more about my opinion about breaks or space in relationships, and even then if you have an opinion of your own, stick around for this video, and then after I say everything that I say, comment down below how you feel, because maybe there's something that you might say that could open my light to something, that could open my eyes to something, or whatever the case may be. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you're old, welcome back, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's go to the video. In my opinion, I don't believe in taking breaks or having space, whatever the case may be in my relationship, because I feel like my relationship is something that I'm building towards for whenever me and my boyfriend get married. So like, I believe a relationship is a pregame to a marriage. Like, before you go out to the club with your friends, you're taking shots and you smoking, whatever the case may be, you getting lit before you go to the club because the club costs you too much, and all that other kind of stuff, and sometimes you won't pay those bar prices. That's what a relationship is. A relationship is like the little cheap shit, like the small monetary values that you spend on a person, or the time that you spend with the person before you actually put all energy, all effort, everything you got into a marriage. And so in my relationship with my boyfriend, I don't believe in space, because it's just like, what the freak is space? Like, what is a break? You're not gonna take a break in a marriage. Like, we're not gonna sit there and get married and then we have an argument, or there's an issue that's very hard for us to get over, and then you sit there and say, well, I need a break from this marriage because I don't know what to do. What are you breaking from? You can't take a break from your taxes. You just can't take a break from the government. You can't take a break from children. So what are you breaking from me for? Like, if you want to take a break, you might as well just break up, or you might as well just leave me alone, because there is no break. We're going to sit here and we're going to discuss this, and if you need time to gather your thoughts, or you need time to get yourself together, or figure out, how you truly feel, you can have that time, but you're not going to have a break where me and you are together but we're not together, because that makes everything so confusing. Really, Selena? That makes everything so confusing, and then it's just not, it's not there. Like, it's too much. Like, what is a break? What is that? Like, that's just not the smart thing to do. It's not, well, that's my personal opinion, because some people may need a break, and you may need time from your partner because of whatever the case may be. But in every relationship, there's always problems. There's always arguments. There's always an issue. Not everyone has a great relationship with their parents. You may have awesome parents and you may be an awesome child, but there is at least one point in your life where you and your parents have disagreed about something, and it made you look at them some type of way, or they looked at you some type of way. But at the end of the day, they still love you. They still care about you. So that's the same thing with a relationship. Like, your partner still loves you. They still care about you, but it's just like y'all having a disagreement. And disagreements come with relationships. It comes with it. So if y'all having a disagreement and y'all not understanding, or y'all not on the same boat, or whatever the case may be, then god dang, just keep on swimming till you get on the same boat. Like, it's not that hard. It is hard for some people, because it's really hard for people to express how they feel and understand where another person is coming from. And then on top of that, you have to deal with a whole new person, a whole new identity, someone whose DNA is different from yours, and their understanding of life may be 100% different from yours. But if you choose to be in a relationship with somebody, that means you choose to deal with that person, whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly. When you get married, yes, it's till death do us apart. And yes, it's the I want to be with you for the good, the bad, the ugly. But why would you get married and say, I want to deal with the good, the bad, the ugly when you're married, and you haven't even dealt with the good, the bad, the ugly when you were dating? That means you weren't dating long enough. That means you don't know that person well enough. And if you don't know that person well enough, then why the F word are you with them? Does it make sense? So yeah, me personally, I don't believe in breaks. Like, my boyfriend better not ever hit me up talking about some, I think we need to take a break from this relationship. Because I'm gonna be like, break who? What, please? Come back home. I'll be home. I'll be over in 5 minutes, because there's no such thing as a break. Like, we're going to sit here and discuss this and understand where the issue is coming from. And if the issue is me and I'm the problem and I'm just too much to handle, then yeah, I'll remove myself from the situation. If the issue is him, my boyfriend is very man enough to know, or man enough to like say that he's an issue and he's a problem, and if he doesn't want to constantly bring me down or hurt me or hinder me from living my best life, then he will gladly eliminate himself from the situation. And because we are so healthy and happy in our relationship, I feel like either A, we will sit down and discuss what's going on between us and then work towards, fixing the issue, or B, one of us or both of us will agree that we need to eliminate ourselves from this situation, and just, if God lets us come back and we get back together, then cool. But if it's not meant for us to be, it's not meant for us to be. But every situation, argument, whatever the case that we have ever had, we've always worked it out and talked it out with each other and worked it through. So I personally don't believe in breaks. If you feel like that person is somebody you seriously want to be with and you want to move forward with them, you want to marry them, or even if you are married and you just want to stay married and you want to keep progressing in this relationship, man, talk that shit through. Because what the fuck is a break? What the fuck is a break? Like, you only break for 2 things: lunch and dinner. And sex, my bad, 3. But that's my opinion on breaks in a relationship. If you have a different opinion, or if you have more to comment about that opinion, make sure you comment down below. If you have any other video ideas that you want me to talk about, whether it's sexual stuff, relationship stuff, personal stuff, motivational stuff, just Instagram, Twitter me, Snapchat me, whatever the case may be. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
SEX, learn about sex. SEX, learn about sex. Might learn a thing or two. Learn about sex. Subscribe.